My 2 month update for what's going on in the hair regrowth program. I'm going to walk you through what I have done, what I have instituted since the past month, and honestly, how it's going. So, to start off from the beginning, this is what my hair looks like right now. And you can see if we just pull a little bit of this hair out of the temporal region, which is where I've really been shedding, it doesn't look so hot. I'm going to be honest. If you look at it through the right lighting, you can definitely see how it goes back in the hair quite a bit there. My bottom line is I'm trying to get it to the camera. You could probably see it a little bit better there, but it's shedding. It's definitely shedding, which is actually good in a hair regrowth program. That's actually exactly what you want in the beginning. So with these hair regrowth programs, I'm going to get into everything, I promise you. But with the hair regrowth programs, in the first 2 months, you actually want shedding because we are pushing the old hair follicles out. So let's go through what I've been using from the get. I've been using this. This is a micro needler from Intelligent Shop. This one right here, this has the electronic modes, goes all the way up to 6. I've just been using it at 2, maybe 3. In the beginning, I have made a modification. In the beginning, I was doing a depth. I was doing 0.6 millimeters of depth twice a week, and then I stopped that. My head was just always tender, so I rolled it back. I took a whole week off, and then I went to 1.0 millimeters, which is generally the standard measurement of what you want in your depth gauge. And I've been doing that just once a week because my head's not so tender all the time now, which is really good. But as far as the actual needles go, I'm going to show you guys those. It's the same needles as before, guys. I mean, it's they go up to 2.5, but depending on where you set that depth gauge, that's where you're going to get maximum travel. We've also been using these peptides. Now stay with me, guys. I know this is kind of boring stuff, but I promise you this is what's valuable. Peptide PTD DBM, and then this other peptide, this is just called Duo, but it has GHK unit. Now, these are going to do a couple of things. Number one, it's going to basically strengthen your hair with this peptide duo. It's going to strengthen your hair, and it is going to increase the hair number count. It's going to go through the beta carotene pathway, and it's going to say, okay, hey, we need to create more hair. The other thing that I did put into the program, and this is a little controversial, I put minoxidil in. Now, minoxidil is something that I didn't want to do in the beginning, honestly. But I will say, with the minoxidil, I looked at it like this. I said, okay, I want to make sure I get absolutely the maximum benefit for what I'm doing during this program, because I don't want to have to do it again. Maybe in like 10 years or something, but I don't want to have to do this every other year, every 5 years, right? So I said, fuck, I'm going to do the minoxidil now. Now, yes, minoxidil will give you hair gains, but here's the thing, right? If you do minoxidil, expect that hair to fall out unless you have targeted the underlying reason for the hair loss. For me, it was a little bit of significant freaking stress. So I'm going to be using this minoxidil until school is over. This is just something that you do just a little capful, and it just gives you a little bit of foam at the end. It's just a tiny little capful, and I put that in my hair almost every single night. And these peptides I do absolutely every single morning without fail. So, how has the hair loss been going? How has the hair regrowth been going? Around month 2, you want to still see pretty much the tail end of your hair loss. So in the beginning, you're going to be shedding hair like crazy, and that's going to be normal, and that's okay, actually. Around the end of month 2 into the beginning of month 3, definitely by month 4, you want to see hair regrowth. Right now, we're seeing about the worst that it's going to get. You can see a lot of this hair is quite thin on the temporal areas here. So the temporals are right here, and then the crown is back here. On the crown, I genuinely don't feel like I'm losing too much back there, but I'm also not super worried about it. It's this up here that I want to make sure I keep because I'm only 28 years old. So I want to make sure I keep that. But this is basically what I've been doing. In the end of month 2, I mean, I don't have a ton of issues. I don't have a ton of complaints. It's just really starting to thin out on these temporal regions, and this is the time where you need to be very consistent with your hair growth procedure because it looks like shit right now and it's not fun, but this is what makes the long-term hair gains. So if you guys feel like this helps you, please let me know in the comments. I will be glad to list whatever you need and respond back to all your comments. That is it. I love you guys. Take care.